We went live today on our 200K portfolio again, trading one micro of the stock index 25. Here is the hypotheticals going back. We started on a $400 drawdown, so it was about an $800 drawdown when we started today, and about $1,900 from a worst case drawdown. So we were down. This portfolio was down 575 today. This is as of yesterday. It was down 575 today. Real trading was down 275. Um, so we started. It was actually down about 675. We were down 275, and so we started in a drawdown, and we phased in today 1 micro per 200K. We'll start trading it on the 50K as well. And going back to mid 2011, the worst case drawdown is right there at the $2,700 per micro level. And you can see how well this is done this year. Picking the best strategies from the stock index 40 and up 7K per micro here, up 5K per micro here. That would be 70K and 50K on the E-minis, down on the first 3 days of trading in March. And so we continue to roll and work with the best strategies, reducing long-only strategies, reducing overnight strategies, expanding stop losses, using maximum daily entries. And so you can see the potential opportunity here to compound on these. And so account size required is fairly small, but sometimes they get rid of the day trade margins, so you have to consider that. I recommend 1 micro with at least 50K. You might be able to do it with 25K or smaller, but this is a very volatile time period. Let's look at the trades on the day. The micro NASDAQ was down. You see EVP1 getting stopped out. You see 60-minute breakout hitting its profit target based on 3 contracts. Gap continuation 2019 stopped out. Gap continuation 2022 was stopped out as well. You see this stop run in the middle of the day. You've got a 170-point burst from out of nowhere, and before it rolls over again. And so it's hard to deal with those. Tick pullback. It went long on the day. Tick pullback 2022 went long on the day. Cobra 3 went short on the day. And Cobra 2022 went long on the day. So choppy day, range-bound NASDAQ, Cobra 3, E-mini, micro E-mini NASDAQ down on the day. The data moving average up, capturing some of the turning points here, but still very range-bound. We get this situation where the market sells off, and after the first couple of hours, it sells off no more. It bounces. You get this wild price action right here, and then it rolls over but doesn't make new lows. Continues to favor the bulls, continues to favor equity holders. The liquidity of the Fed is still there. Night Trader hit its profit target, so up on the micro ES. So still a propped up market in my opinion. Here it is on the 30-minute chart, basically range bound. And the market, like we've talked about, sold off to this level with really just discounting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And then once Russia invaded Ukraine, it sold off this amount, and then it bounced. And so market ought to be lower than this right now because inflation concerns continue to rise, commodity prices continue to rise, and the Russia's invasion of Ukraine continues to create even more uncertainty. So the only reason the market is higher, in my opinion, is because there's so much Fed liquidity holding it up. Ought to be much lower, in my opinion. You continue to see, these kind of moves right here. 170 points at $3,400 per contract, which makes it hard to trade on the short side and also on the long side because we reversed along and then it went back down, rolled over and bounced again. And so very wild price action in this market. Set of strategies we're trading have done well in this type of market environment in January and February. So looking to trade those in March, starting on a drawdown. It's an about $800 drawdown right now. And if you are an All Strategy Access subscriber or 50K or 200K or micro subscriber, you have access to the new micro stock index portfolio 25. And so those are the trades on the day. We can look at the market internals as well. The VIX was down. Ticks were sideways. Advanced decliner was up 1100, then down minus 1200. Just very lot of apathy in the market, in my opinion. It's floated up based on excess Fed liquidity that shouldn't be there right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when that balance sheet, the balance sheet is reduced, as one of the Fed officials talked about today. So those are the trades on the day for Thursday, March the 3rd, 2022.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.